Hi everyone, we're here with Gregor Malcolm, who's the winner of the Executive Committee Award. And what kind of drew you to getting involved with the sports union in the first place, I suppose? Yeah, what kind of brought you interested in that?
I suspect it was probably through my work with the club, first of all. I'd been involved with the club since very early on in my first semester of uni. They were just very encouraging of new members and really sort of inclusive and welcoming to everyone. And then I sort of got involved with committee through them. And in my third year, I was the captain, men's captain. And I think just from then having more interaction with the sports union, with Paul, who was the president back then, I think from just chatting to him and other members of the exec in that year sort of encouraged me to get involved. They knew I sort of had the experience that was or good experience that's nice to have. And then from there it was like, oh, I see a good opportunity. And then it was sort of like, see if I enjoyed it, and I very much did, and made loads of great friends through it and met some really class people, and it's sort of like just kind of spiraled out of control slightly from there.
So can you think of, I know it's hard to put you on the spot, but can you think of any highlights from your sports union career?
I suspect sports ball last year was really good. It was really good being involved with the whole process. Like, we spent the exec committee spent all day sort of in and around the venue, sorting stuff out, helping out the staff team, and then seeing the whole event come together from kind of both perspectives was really quite cool. But then I also say from like sort of individual, hosting Bucks Cross last year down at Holyrood Park was such a sort of big achievement for the club and me. It was sort of a whole year in the planning, and to see it sort of come together and sort of see so many people from across the country enjoy themselves at the event was really quite good, and it sort of meant quite a lot.
Yeah, it must have been incredible, like to have put all that work in and see. Yeah, I mean, such a large scale event. It's not just like a little payoff that only a few you get to enjoy. Like, loads of people. Yeah, it's brilliant.
There was like 2,000 students competed over the day in the park, and I think there was probably another 1,000 people just kind of milling about. I know so many people that are from Edinburgh that just said to me afterwards they just came down to sort of see what was happening, and were just amazed at the kind of atmosphere that was on the go. Some of the Scottish athletics guys that helped out, who have been to more cross-country events and I've had hot meals, were saying that they still talk about the atmosphere of Bucks like a year on, and how it was like one of the best they've been to. So that's quite nice.
Absolutely, yeah. So I presume you didn't just start running when you came to uni. You've been running for a long time?
So we used to do triathlon, used to do quite a bit of triathlon, was on the kind of Scottish performance scene there, competing at sort of British level. And then came to uni, and sort of in one, like, it kind of worked out that I didn't do as much triathlon when I came to uni, and sort of got more involved in the running, and then now kind of are pretty much full-time running. So I've raced in cross country and that for probably best part of 8 years now, 7-8 years. So definitely was involved before uni, but have been, especially all the organisation, and that's definitely come from when I've been here.
You know, you are part of a club, even if you're competing individually. Regardless, you know, you're part of a team, and you want to be somewhere you're happy too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think cross country running and just running in general is a fairly individual sport. It's it can be quite lonely sometimes when you're out in a dark, cold night on your own doing 10 miles or whatever. But I think the club has a really good, like, kind of community feel of people that are doing a lot of stuff on their own, but still feel part of a team.
Yeah. Okay, well, Gregor, thank you very much. You've been excellent.
Oh, thank you. It's been good fun. Got to think of what I would say in acceptance speech. I'll get a better one written out if I win any other awards. Or do
it's
the
good
classic,
practice, because I'm sure you're going to win many awards to come.
Do the classic sort of like Oscars, like, oh, I don't have anything prepared, and then bring out like two pages of paper and rattle it off perfectly.
A whole Bible of people to thank.
Yeah, exactly.
Set me free, now liberate me. I'm making me